guys, doing Deck here. If you haven't already, can you do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. Oh yeah, to go ahead, push the bell for notifications so you can get to scoop my news, upcoming videos. Alright everybody, before I mention about LA Suits, the spinoff of Suits, the lead role of Steve Amell, I'm going to dive deep into the mind of the show Suits that is streaming now on Peacock and Netflix. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Suits is actually an incredible and awesome show. I was binge watching it. It took me probably I'd say a few weeks to watch all episodes, and I'm pretty sure you guys will actually love it. And I grew up fond of it myself, especially when I found out that Stephen Amell was going to be in the spinoff. He posted on his Twitter, basically, well, let's just say that he was going to play the lead role. I'm again to that in LA Suits, and when they're starting to write it, and when the new trailer is going to pop out too, as well. So, you guys ready for this? All right. Suits first half follows a law firm full of clearly drawn off this character's tropes. Non-nonsense boss Jessica Pearson, ultimate secretary Donna, violate wannabe partner Louis Litz, and long-suffering paralegal turned ultimate girlfriend Rachel. They all have one thing in common. Their lives revolve around the firm, eventually known as Pearson Spector Lit or PSL. That means whether they know it or not. Their lives revolve around keeping Mike's secret, despite the villainous of the premise and the complete lack of the logic about, well, anything. The first half of the Suits fully milks the tensions between Mike's go-getter enthusiasm for the law and the fact that he's frankly breaking the law. Between this silly high-stakes drama Suits, procedural formula deals in high-powered pettiness, each episode sees the firm defend a shady corporation against another shady corporation, going back and forth over a series of legal manufacturings that allows them to trade quips and drop highly improbable impressions of the law. Our anti-heroes usually fingle their way into some kind of moral ground, some high ground, but not without stretching their credibility or the cruelty. These suits is a forlornly treat and marathon of self-serious legal dramas, and thanks to the increasingly outlanguished things Harvey and Mike do to get away with the Mike's crime, like hacking into Harvard database and printing a fake Harvard degree. We never take any time to take it seriously, except then we do. Season 4 begins a gradual tonal shift characterized by forewarnings of disaster for the firm, as well as increased dysfunctionality among the assembled. This show is blatantly asthmatic. Early season portrays Lois Lids actually gets worse for a while because season 4 and 5 double downs on all of its worst traits in the name of drama. Those traits are all heinous stereotypes, despite Rick Hoffman's best efforts at humanizing Lewis. He's mean tempered, buffoonish, weak, disloyal, infamous, and selfish above all. And yeah, he does have a temper tantrum. The show presents him as a spiteful and vindictive, cheap, greedy, money hoarding backstabber who's obsessed with power. At one point, he plays the role of Shylock. As a theme, it couldn't get any more specific. Anytime the screws are put into him, Lewis turns violentful and vengeful, and it's tired, troubling routine. And unfortunately, even after the show writers finally realize what they've done and rapidly rehabilitate his character later in the seasons, well, let's just say that he's the firm's weakest link. More of an existential threat even than Mike's, who's literally not a lawyer. Never really fully a lawyer. Okay, so let me get into this. Mike is actually a bike messenger when we actually see him. And, well, technically, basically, he has a mind, a bright mind, and he has like photographic memory. He's really smart and knows the law book very well. He went to law school, but the thing is that he had kicked out of law school. Reason why he was kicked out of law school was because he was taking tests for the bar. Now, when you take tests for the bar, that's when basically you want to go inside law school and eventually go to Harvard or Columbia, basically. Uh, he actually sold the test answers to, I guess you could say, the dean's daughter. Yes, I believe it was the dean's daughter. So he got expelled from the school and he couldn't practice law ever again. And so until one day he finally had a second chance, but this second chance will cost him to be a fraud, basically. And Harvey is basically his mentor, and the boss is Jessica. And so they go around and they have a lot of fun, and it's intense, immersive action, drama events inside the court and outside the court. It does bite him in the ass in the long end when he inevitably does end up getting caught and getting sent to jail. But when he gets out, finally, he cuts the deal to get out early, but somehow he does get his law degree because there's a petition that was going on. And they at the council, it was a lot of mess that was drawn, of course. He was able to get his degree legit, finally, and able to. He just had served some time behind bars. With on that, Harvey and Lewis, they actually became the firm's like leaders, partners. Their names were on the door, basically. They had to erase Jessica's because that's a long story, and also Rachel, Mike's girlfriend. Her father was partner up. They merged together. If you guys don't know what merge it means two firms that collide, combine together, and they're like a huge firm, huge structure now. They have unlimited resources, tools, and associates, people that could actually make a huge difference. And they're wealthy, very powerful as well. Fact of the matter is, and to be a named partner, you have to come up with $500,000 out of your own pocket. Yeah, seriously. You want your name on the door to be a named partner, you have to pay up front $500,000. Like, I'm like, damn, that's like seriously crazy and stuff. Other than that, Rachel and Mike eventually they got a job at another firm. Well, technically, another guy that proposes offer said that he wants Mike and Rachel to run the firm, meaning they're going to be like named partners in Seattle. So yeah, other than that, that is basically the plot of in recap of Suits. I thoroughly did enjoy it. It had its ups and downs, but it was actually quite interesting and funny at times. I gotta admit that. And it does keep you up on your toes too at times. You're like, oh crap. It has a little bit of action to it, and it's real intense. I highly recommend you guys watch it before LA Suits spinoff. Now, LA Suits starring Steve Amell. How I found out about this, Stephen Mill posted on his Instagram saying that he's going to be playing the spin-off lead role, Ted Black. So he's going to be training his, uh, I guess you could say, Green Arrow suit into a slick black suit. And he's going to be a damn ass good lawyer in LA. He's going to be working along with the detective. Now, they said that they're in the works and writing it as we speak right now, but then again, when it starts filming, it may be filming like in later 2025 or late 2024 this year. So it highly depends on ABC and also Peacock, its streaming networks as well. So I believe that, yeah, I highly recommend you guys check this out because damn, this show, I thought it was gonna be boring, but it's pretty damn awesome. If you look at Stephen Mill's posts, a lot of Arrowverse cast and crew members, beloved fans as well, they're rooting for him. Like, Suits was like the biggest show running that was 2011 to 2019, I believe. Like, this show, it basically inspired 18-year-olds to actually go to law school. Seriously. If you watch the show, it'll inspire you. You'll be like, I wonder if I could be a lawyer. But don't worry, if you want to be a lawyer, you don't have to go to Harvard or Columbia and stuff. Don't worry. I looked into it a little bit as well myself. Other than that, what do you guys think about this? You think Steve Amell will play a really good lead role? And don't worry, he'll be in James Gunn's DCU. I mentioned that before as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel as always. And yes, of course, I'll see y'all in the next one.